Hi guys, welcome to my week 45 post VSG update. How are y'all? Today I'm feeling good. I will tell you my stats. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 20th, 2016 in Morristown, New Jersey at Morristown Medical Center. My high weight starting weight day of surgery was 265. I'm 5'8". I am now 31 years old. Last week I came to you at 175. Today I come to you at 173.3. So that is a 1.7 pound loss for the week and 91.7 pounds lost since surgery. Also, it's a new low for me in my adult life. Am I excited? Yeah, totally excited. Also, it is exactly 7 weeks, 49 days until my 1-year surgiversary. Not that anybody's counting, but I am fully committed to no cheat meals, no cheat days for the next 7 weeks. I want to lose these 8.3 pounds and maybe more, at least 8.3 pounds. I want to get to 165 by my surgiversary. I don't want to commit to something crazy, all liquids or super low calorie, 500 calories a day. I don't want to do anything crazy from now until surgiversary day because that's a long time and I would just be setting myself up for failure. I am just committing to sticking to the plan for 8 weeks, and I've got 1 week under my belt and I feel really good about it. I feel like I can definitely keep going for the next 7 weeks. I mentioned this before because Thursday's my weigh-in day and like my most stressful day at work. Also on Thursdays, I work in this very corporate environment for a very big company. On Thursdays, just by coincidence, they bring in food trucks and like Rita's Italian Ice and donuts and cookies and like for the whole company, and it's all free. And that lines up on Thursdays too. So Thursdays are usually my most tempting days. But last Thursday and this Thursday, I resisted temptation, and now I feel like I can keep going. I can do this. So I feel really good about the loss. Having said that, I have been really emotional this week, and I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record. Maybe this is just my new normal. Maybe because I can't mask my feelings or eat my feelings with food. I'm just feeling more now than I ever did before. I don't know, or maybe I'm just super hormonally out of whack. I don't know if this is going to fix itself or if this is my new normal. And honestly, I feel like I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out why I feel this way. But now I feel like it doesn't matter why. I just have to embrace it and feel what I feel. Hurricane Harvey obviously hit Texas and some of Louisiana earlier this week. And as you might recall, I am from New Orleans. So I have lived through many, many, many hurricanes in my life. And I also have a lot of family in Houston. First of all, everybody's safe. My brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and nephews, they did lose power for a couple days, and my cousin's mom had to evacuate her house. Yes, they were affected, but everybody is safe and unharmed, so I guess that's the important part. But it's just been wall-to-wall coverage on the news, and it's so heartbreaking, really, really heartbreaking, and I feel this overwhelming helplessness. Or not helplessness, but incapable of helping. And it's been really hard for me. I guess because I listen to the news on my way into work. I listen to NPR when I'm driving to work and when I'm driving home from work. And it's just nonstop coverage, and I want to feel that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just turn it off and ignore the world around me. I want to be aware of what people are going through, and I think, people always jump to Hurricane Katrina or whatever, but there are so many hurricanes, big ones, that I've lived through that, what's funny too is that some people say that New Orleans has, group PTSD, and it's entirely possible. I mean, I'm not one to, I hate jumping to diagnoses like that, but I think having lived through so many experiences like that, which it's such a mixed bag of emotions, it really makes those feelings resonate again when you see it happening. And so it's just I've been feeling very intensely this week. Both good and bad, though, you know what I mean? Like, when you grew up in New Orleans, when you're a little kid, like, oh, hurricane days are the best because you're off of school, and at least with my parents, like, the power would go out, right, and it just, like, rains and rains and rains and rains and rains and rains and rains for days. Like storming rain, and what we would do, we would like open the garage door, like pop up folding chairs, sit in the garage, listen to the radio, play board games, eat all the food in the fridge because the power was out, so you have to like eat your stuff quick. And it was like almost fond memories of like bonding with my family. And I don't know, I remember being a little kid and like running out to like play in the rain and like wearing my dad's big shrimping boots and like walking through the flooding. And my brother-in-law lives in Houston, and he sent pictures of my nephews out playing in the rain, and I just like cried. I'm like, I have memories just like that from when I was a kid. So it's really mixed emotions because obviously actually my family home has never flooded, but I've had many friends and family who have flooded many times, lost everything. I mean, it's not just like you rip up your flooring and your carpet and your cabinets. It's like your memories, your pictures, your kids' baby albums, your like things that you really can never replace. And even if you have like the best insurance in the world, which most people don't, I don't know, it's like still such a pain in the ass, and like it goes on for months of like repair. And I fully understand what these people are going through right now, and I feel very intensely for them. So, sorry I got so rambly, but it's easy for me to say that's why I've been so emotional this week, but I don't know if it's hormones, if it's that, like I said, maybe this is just my new normal. Maybe I'm just a really empathetic person and I never knew that before because I was eating everything in sight instead. I don't know, but you know what this week has also taught me is that I can handle it. Feeling really sad, feeling really stressed, work has been very stressful. I can handle it without food. And I'm only starting to realize this for the first time right now. Even post-op, in moments of extreme stress, I have turned to food. And maybe it was better food choices, maybe it was smaller food choices, healthier food choices, but I have still turned to food. And this week was the first week that I didn't. I successfully just lived through it, just felt the pain. I literally cried. I called so many friends this week. I reached out to you guys. I feel like I was extra active on social media. I feel like I'm finally learning other ways to cope with feeling things rather than turning to food. And so that's really new for me. Really new. And it's different, and I like it. I feel empowered knowing that I can handle things. That's so weird. What else? So I've been eating really well this week. I've just been sticking to the plan, basically, like the What I Eat in a Day video that I posted a couple weeks ago. That's just how I eat. And so I haven't really gone too crazy with my food, and I feel really good about that. I've also been exercising a lot, and I've been really active. My husband and I have been hiking and stuff like that, and it may seem like post-surgery you become more active, but I don't know if this is true for you guys too, but for me, a lot of times it's like, let's just get out of the house so that I don't eat everything. Weekends are especially tough because, as you might have noticed or learned, I am a very structured, routine, schedule kind of person, so weekdays are very easy for me to stick to food plan, but weekends, because they're more fluid, are often more tempting if I'm not fully prepared, which I never am because we just kind of do whatever. But I try to plan activities for us on the weekends, like hiking or something, mostly hiking, because it gets us out of the house all day, and also it's good to get exercise. But that's my tip for the week. That's my secret. Get out of the house, hopefully to do something that doesn't involve spending a lot of money. Sometimes we just go shopping all day, but walk in a park or hiking or whatever has been a nice way to pass the time without food involved. Oh yeah, recently on Instagram, she's Lauren Dayton on Instagram, was talking about how when you get into maintenance, it's hard to transition from seeing the scale always move to seeing it not, right? Because you're still working really hard, but there's no like reward at the end of the week. Um, and so it's good to have something else to focus on. And she was talking about how she started to focus on exercise and fitness and reducing body fat percentage. And I definitely foresee that being a goal of mine once I hit maintenance as well. So, I have the Fitbit Aria scale and it tells you your body fat percentage. Mine this morning said 30.4, but recently I went to the gym and they have one of those ones where you like hold it and I guess it's more accurate. And it actually read 28.4, so that's better than I was expecting. And what's crazy is I asked them when I first joined the gym at work, they did like an initial assessment. I asked them if they still had record of that. And they were like, oh yeah, let me dig it up. Well, I found it. Or they found it. This is from October 2015, so a year before my surgery. My weight was 261, and my body fat percentage was 41.5. So now it is 28.4. No one at the gym congratulated me. They were just like, oh yeah, here's a form, here you go. I was like, I feel like I deserve a round of applause. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm at 28.4% body fat. I don't know what my goal would be, and I'm not really like focused on that right now, but I think in the near future, I think that's going to be my new focus, is to not just work on fitness, but work on lowering body fat percentage and just becoming leaner and stronger. Just thoughts for the future. I don't know. If you guys have hit maintenance and have found something else healthy and productive to focus on, let me know what it is. I'm curious what your plans have been. Anyway, that's all for me this week. Sorry I got so rambly. I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.